Don't we have another 6 minutes, KT, while you're playing all your commercials?
Yeah.
I have commercials?
Yes, you do. Haven't you seen?
You're not getting paid for those. Fail.
Yeah. Why don't you get paid for those?
But maybe you could get a sponsor, the local moonshine, or
Yeah.
I'll throw in a piggy there for you, Katie. You can put on.
Just have people subscribe,
Giveaways.
which, helps.
That's awesome.
And Cobrook is here, so it's time now.
So do I hit yes? Do I hit yes to enter?
All right.
No.
Is,
Just
everybody
you're there,
in-game
so
and
just stay where you are.
Everybody pick a call sign.
And be in the assembly area.
Yep.
Assassin, how many participants you track in your end?
20.
20. Let's go.
Alright, everybody be in screen starting now.
Who's Alpha 66?
Here we go.
Me?
Here we go.
You have a new call sign?
Yeah, I'm going incognito for this mission.
Okay, I've never seen you.
This is not the CEO you're looking for. Now move along.
He's gonna be so crafty.
Sounds a bit
he
like
doesn't want
the
to use
last
his real name.
He's still
is this-
gay drinking coffee.
Is this a hard scenario or easy one?
We'll see.
Not so easy.
I'll tell you in
Boss's
about
plan.
2 hours' time.
If Duke says it's not so easy, then be aware. Then it's
Okay.
scary.
Sounds good.
I've played the not so easy one. Long time ago.
Every time you
wrong.
said that when we play with the Anzac, we all die.
But then,
Hopefully there's no Armada tanks out there. They're almost impossible to kill.
Well, it is made by assassins, so expect like an entire brigade of armadas to just show up at the very end.
Spawning on the rear of your platoon.
Damn it, now I have beer in my nose.
That's a drinking problem right there.
Timex, go up to options and then set your height settings for 2 meters.
Could be worse. Could be chili vodka in the nose.
I hate
All
you.
right. Server seems stable. We're waiting for none.
I don't see it.
Messiah, you have the floor.
Go up to the terrain on your knob out to the right, and then go up to options and
And I see graphics.
contour settings.
Oh,
Awesome.
cool. Okay, it's at 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Assassin, you wanna open up as the S2?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. I don't exactly. Okay, the Hot 4 is attacking from the 64th RU command. So there's been hostility between the two countries here. Canadian forces have been deployed to Hansfield for training, and well, they happen to catch a scout within the boundary of the country, and then they ask him, and there's going to be an attack that happens. We're looking at a battalion size element attacking us. So modern Russian equipment, no T-14s. So lucky us. We have what's the name of them guys? Anyways, the orange team, I can't remember off the top of my head the name of them, but they're helping us. So they have Leopard 2A4s and CV90s. So yeah, the 504, the EU Arms Guard. So okay, so that's pretty much it. Just they're attacking us. We need to provide a hasty defense and prevent them from breaking through, achieving the breakthrough line at Hartsville. Simple as that. That's it.
I was kind of hoping you're just going to say the enemy is attacking and then just stop there.
No, yeah, there you go. Enemy attacking.
Hey, no. In all seriousness, what types of vehicles can we expect the enemy to have during this scenario?
T90s, T80s, T72, BMP3s.
Got it. Okay. Okay, sounds awful. All right. Well, we got our work cut out for us today. Hey, so basically to orient you to the terrain on the map really quick, what we're going to be doing is conducting a mobile defense starting in the vicinity of Phase Line Dagger, located to the northwestern side of our area of operation. Our primary engagement areas are EA Despair and EA Sorrow. Following that, our next defensive line is in the vicinity of Phase Line Claymore with EA Pain and EA Anguish. Following that, we'll fall back behind Phase Line Bow and then defend with whatever remnants remain in the vicinity of EA Desperation, which I think is going to be appropriately named. The main terrain, looking at it on the map, that gives us the absolute best engagement area during the entirety of our area of operations is both at Despair as well as Sorrow. I expect Sorrow to be much more of a knife fight than Despair, but I've tried to pick these battle positions as best as possible based on terrain that's high enough for you to go into a turret down position, wait for the enemy to arrive within your engagement area, then pop up as wingmen, kill them, and jockey in place. So that's the general thought process behind that. Okay, our mission for this operation: Task Force Canium conducts a mobile defense from Phase Line Dagger to Phase Line Axe to prevent enemy infiltration through the breakthrough line. So yeah, pretty simple. Execution: if you go over to the far left side of the map, you'll see the color code as well as the initial order of march. Romeo 1, Charlie 1, and Charlie 2 are not included since they are already deployed forward in the battlefield itself. So how I envision this going: to start with Romeo 1 in the north, I'd like you to split into two sections and occupy vicinity battle position Romeo 1 Alpha, oriented on Sad Valley, and Romeo 4 Alpha, oriented really on the highway to hell. The intent is for you to, one, attrit any enemy forces maneuvering down those mobility corridors with your 3-time javelin per section, and also to provide composition and disposition of the enemy's force as they maneuver into our engagement areas themselves. Following that with Charlie 1 and Charlie 2. Charlie 2, you'll be employed in the west, Charlie 1 in the east. For both of you, I'd like you to get into positions. Charlie 2, you can employ your Spike MRs, and Charlie 1, you can deploy your Javelins. With the eastern portion of the area of operations, the terrain is constrained. That's both a good and a bad thing. It's good because that prevents the enemy from massing their firepower, but it's bad because it also prevents us from massing our firepower.
Excuse me, guys. Should I be hitting ready?
No, just listen for now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Okay, anyway.
It's being new.
So the best location I've discovered is Charlie 1 Alpha, in which, Charlie 1 can employ their javelins, shoot over the heads of Alpha 1 Alpha as they move back to conduct a reload or move positions. Obviously, battle positions are subject to change based on the terrain and the conditions. All right, while mechanized infantry and recon occupy their positions, we'll begin moving along our identified route from our starting position up to the release point. Order of march is going to be Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, and Alpha 4. For Alpha 2 and Alpha 3, you'll be over in the western sector, departing from the route at the vicinity of RP, or release point. Alpha 1, I'm putting you first because you've got to travel all the way up to checkpoint 4, then to checkpoint 5 before occupying your battle position and orienting on engagement area Sorrow. 2 and 3, obviously you see your spots, and Alpha 4, based on the restricted terrain, I'm going to put you initially in battle position Alpha 4 Alpha. I'm assuming that the enemy will push fairly heavily through the vicinity of our eastern area of operations. And while Alpha 1 and Charlie 1 conduct a withdrawal or retrograde, to their alternate battle positions. You'll basically cover that and prevent the enemy from moving through the V. Okay, for indirect fire, we've got, basically at this point, 4 platoons of artillery fire, as well as 2 platoons of MLRS. I intend to employ them in the vicinity of the Hawthorne Passage and the Highway to Hell, primarily to lock down the enemy, and then obviously calling for fire in the vicinity of engagement area to spare based on the enemy situation as we move through. For sustainment, I will give each element in both the east and west sector of our area of operations 2 supply trucks, 1 repair vehicle, and 1 medic vehicle. So you'll be able to conduct all of your sustainment needs independently. We'll move up to the vicinity of Logistics Rally Point 1 Alpha and 2 Alpha before retrograding and continuing that trend as the enemy advances and we are unable to hold them. Are there questions?
Wicked one, so clear.
Also-
So we have to ignore the roads to Hawthorne Passage. Wanna have some ice there.
So with the Hawthorne Passage itself, I'm willing to assume some risk on that with both Alpha 1 and Charlie 1 covering it. With their current battle positions, they can see straight down that pass. And it's a pretty narrow road. So if they can kill the lead element of any enemy advance, it's going to severely disrupt their movement. And we can get some indirect fire on there. I'm more worried about the Highway to Hell based on that being a little bit more of a flank. But again, we'll see where the enemy goes.
So, and we have some positions in depth, or we have an overall
Why can't I transmit
in
this?
and bypass.
I can send that one. I can't send this.
So I want you guys to remain forward for as long as possible. I'm not going to lie, I didn't plot you alternate battle positions. You can do that based on the scheme of maneuver at your level. But the main thing that I want you guys to the main thing that I want to get out of you guys initially is expending as many javelins as possible and identifying where the enemy is conducting their advance, and then move into hide sites, rearm, and continue to harass the enemy in their rear as they advance forward.
Okay, so we die hard. No.
Another thing to add to the briefing: expect enemy special operations units.
Awesome. Okay, glad they're throwing the book at us. All right, are there any other questions that anyone has?
Alpha 2. There seems to be a lot of activity around Junction Point. What's going on there?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Assassin.
So we're gonna have reinforcements come from the 82nd Airborne. It'll be an airborne
Hey
ejection
people,
point.
thanks for joining. I see I have
Just
7 viewers this time.
by
That's amazing.
the other
Much appreciated.
company that's assisting us.
Roger. No more questions, Alpha 2.
I hope you will enjoy the stream.
Okay.
Watching the new 4.2
all right,
version.
if there are no more questions,
90 is
drop down to your
beautiful.
platoon's frequencies. Platoon leaders, give me a radio check on 2600, and then do your briefings.
Oh yeah.
6 Alpha 2, radio check.
Roger. Check.
Hello, gents.
Good morning.
So correct me if I'm wrong,
Radio
but
check.
I
Alpha
have
3.
Short and Sweet in 2-2 and Snoggy in
Alpha
2-3.
3, 6. Roger.
Sweet. You guys
Thanks,
have
Alpha 1 radio
the
check.
spikes.
Alpha 1,
Just so you know.
6, and
Okay.
Roger.
Charlie 1, radio check.
I know I don't have one, so they must be.
Charlie 1, 6, Roger.
Yeah. Instead, you have a platoon sergeant and a
Alpha 1 is
medic,
red,
but the
Alpha
medic now has a medical bag on his back. That's pretty cool.
All right,
Check.
the order.
Yeah, but
And Alpha 4, this is.
I actually couldn't get
Alpha
him to
6,
heal
Roger
anything
that.
when I tried, but anyway.
So now he has a backpack but can't
Okay,
heal.
sick.
Wonderful.
So Alpha 1, Alpha 4, Redcon 1.
I have a couple of questions. before any plan.
Okay.
82nd coming in to do an airborne into our killing area with the friendlies. What's that about?
I don't know.
Sorry.
I mean, it's a
I hope
game,
there's a bigger.
right?
I hope there is a bigger plan for this because I don't know.
I've never seen airborne drop in this game. I think it'll be neat to look at.
Yeah.
Interested, but I just think battle space coordination and control lines, but I wouldn't go there. Looks a pretty good plan until you actually look at the graphics.
Okay. If you guys listen up, we are pretty
Charlie 1,
forward
Recon
up
1.
in the AO.
Charlie 1, this is Alpha 6.
We
Acknowledge
will
you are Recon
quickly
1.
push to BP Charlie 2 Alpha in column. When we arrive at Charlie 2 Alpha, we move up in the line. We will dismount the spike teams. The spike teams have priority of good firing positions, so you take what you want, and we will take the rest with the CV-90s. My plan is to use the spikes on enemy tanks and the CV-90s for the BMP freeze, so we separate our fires.
This is Romeo 1, we are on Redcon 1, over.
On order, we will retrograde
Romeo 1,
to
Alpha 6,
phase
roger
line Claymore, where we have BP Charlie 2 Bravo, and I have sent a second BP, what's called, I have marked it as the White X, if you see it northeast of Charlie 2 Bravo.
See.
Looking at the 3D view, I can't see shit from Charlie 2 Bravo, and as we have 2 tank platoons in an L shape around the position, I don't think we're gonna do much use more than sucking up sabots. So my plan is that Charlie 2 Bravo will be lightly defended, and we will focus on covering the tank platoon's northern flank in the White X instead. So initial plan is for Alpha section to move to Charlie 2 Bravo, and Bravo section you will have all the fun up in White X.
Gabby.
And from there on we'll just roll where we are needed. Now any questions?
I assume Bravo section is going to have the right side of Charlie 2 Alpha.
Affirm. I have divided with a gray line.
Yeah. Snoggy, on the right-hand positions, the left-hand position, there is a berm right at the front of the position. On the right hand, there's not one until you get to the back of the position. So if you drop your spike team on forward, we can take the vehicles to the back of the position and actually set them in a low ground.
And Alpha 2,
Yeah, by the way, do you see that big orange circle with an X in the battle position?
That as well.
Yes. Yes.
That is our range, limited range of the spike MR. So
Alpha
anything
3,
within the circle you
Red
can
Con
engage.
1.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
And roger that. Alpha 3.
I'm clever sometimes, you know.
That was awesome.
It's like a rudimentary range card.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sick and tired of me firing 8 GMs and then realize they're hitting the ground because I was out of range.
I did that a couple matches ago.
Okay, does everybody feel good?
Sure.
Sure.
I believe that for the first part we will be alone in Charlie 2 Alpha, so flank vehicles, make sure to cover our flanks. But when the tanks come up, we will be pretty unemployed because the tanks will shoot up near despair while we're just looking at it. So we will see how it rolls.
Yeah, especially since there's spec ops. I think since my vehicle's going to be at the rear of the defensive position, I might take 6 o'clock.
Yeah, you might also want to think if he's put spec ops in there that we might have to clear our BP.
That's true too.
Well, we had the time for it.
You say so.
Yeah, before the tankers come up.
I'm not clear on what the criteria is for getting back. Is that based on you, KT, or based on orders? Moving to alternate positions, I mean.
It didn't say. So I will check, but for now I will retreat back on orders and suggestions.
Charlie 2, Alpha 6, still working on the plan?
Yeah, Alpha 6 from Charlie 2 question.
Yes.
When are we allowed to retrograde back to Faceline Claymore? Is that on your order or on initiative, or when enemy has pushed to certain position over?
So I want to do on my order. What I am thinking, let me go ahead and put in a new graphic here to make it easier so we're not having to read minds. Alright, you can see the line on there, I'll name it something cool, but if the enemy is able to push one company south of EA Despair, that's absolutely the time to pop smoke and retrograde.
No vis on the line over.
How about now?
Oh, yep, there we go.
Got visual. Sounds good.
When your panic reaches level 7.
It's now known as the retrograde line to
we run out of missiles.
confusion.
Charlie 2 copies. Charlie 2 is Recon 1.
Alright, awesome. I am tracking that everyone is ready to go, so we can begin the scenario.
Let's see if we can all come back.
So who's going to be in F8 watching the other CVs fire so they can watch the brass eject?
Yeah, we need to yell out that we're gonna fire before we fire, so we can actually jump out and.
Christ, this is
6
changed.
Alpha 1, we're starting our move time now.
Alpha 1, 6, acknowledged.
Column on me, pushing north.
6 Alpha 3 getting the column. I'll allow Alpha 1 and 2 to come past me heading to the road.
6, acknowledge all.
From line Claymore, we will attack on line into our BP to be sure that we don't have spec ops in our vicinity. Indirect fire.
Yeah.
Indirect fire forward of.
Alpha 66, Charlie 2, indirect fires northeast my position at release point and over.
6, I acknowledge all.
That's a good thing. That means that we don't have enemies at the release point at least.
6 Alpha 1 observing indirect fire, enemy indirect, vicinity 2027 6617. Baseline app. Just northwest of me.
Order's moving, platoon is moving.
Hey, roger.
Excellent. We will hold on this side of the ridge until the indirect fire has dropped. Holding.
I'm putting my troops under armor now.
Yeah, put your guys down. Alt B, Alt B. If you haven't already.
Don't like this interior. It's all pink.
Pink, mine's blue.
Yeah, mine's blue.
Yeah,
well, blue, pink.
I think it's supposed to be some night lamp. I think you'll get rid of it when
or
the
maybe
day
it's
comes.
the.
The thermals are better. The thermals are much better.
Yeah, the terrain is more crisp. I think they've done
it
something.
is. Yeah, they have done something.
Okay, indirect fire has dropped. We're pushing. I'm going speed 1.
Platoon is moving.
Moving on the road.
This is Romeo 1, we have enemy mortar fire inside.
Roger, acknowledged. Enemy mortar fire in sector. All call signs, be advised. Have at my command fire missions at the following locations: Sad Valley, ICM, Primary Observer, Romeo 1. Angry Valley, Primary Observer, Alpha 2. HE and Smoke, Vicinity Retrograde Line, EA Despair. Primary Observer, Alpha 3. We also have MLRS, ICM,
line
Vicinity to
information
Hawthorne
facing north.
Passage, and Highway to Hell. Primary Observer, Alpha
Copy
1.
line.
Can take your troops back up again. I'm moving speed 1.
Hearing auto cannon fire.
You do? To the east?
I don't know a direction.
Roger. Remember, we have friendlies in front of us. Should be leopards, I think.
Yeah, it sounds like that autocannon fire may be ahead of us.
It'd be our friendly forces pulling back. Or in contact. Oh, like airstrikes.
That's close, but no visibility. Oh, behind us, behind us.
Contact leopards in front.
Friendlies.
Alpha 6, this is Romeo 1. Engage and destroyed 1 PC on the enemy red line to that side.
That's 6, acknowledged.
Bravo section, move into your BP sector.
Bravo, copy. Alright, Snoggy, this is the last cover we have, but if you want to pull your Vic up and drop off your spike team.
Roger.
You can spread out more to the left and find a good BP.
Roger, but I'm really then open. They could engage me from way beyond if I go much further. I'm in.
Okay, then stay there. Just dismount your LR and your spike and set them up.
Roger, dismount now.
Alpha 66, Charlie 2 has arrived. Charlie 2 Alpha dismounting and setting up BP at this time. As harassing indirect fire vicinity of release point on Faceline Claymore and over.
South 6, acknowledge all.
Alright, gents, I'm going to be AFK 2 mags, so I'll be back.
No problem. Yeah, hearing auto cannon fire.
All right, I'm back.
I come back. Heard some auto cannon fire, but nothing more.
Copy. Anybody know if we get enemy updates on this?
No clue.
Set up scanning.
Apparently not. I can't see the enemies in the north.
Visibility on friendly leopards, in spike team in position and infantry covering. Oh! Wait,
Yeah, leopards are firing.
looking for targets.
Alpha 66, Charlie 2, friendly leopards in engagement area. Despair is in contact. No visual on enemy targets. Out.
Roger.
Six, this is Charlie 1.
Charlie 1, this is 6.
In position and ready to defend at Charlie 1 Alpha. My intent is pulling back the
Holy
left
shit.
section
My
down to
platoon leader has
Faceline
fucking
Claymore and defend mainly with 2nd section and dismount teams from up here. Best way to retrograde if you get engaged. I also have 4,000 meters TOW range from down with the buildings.
Okay, acknowledge y'all.
Leopards are engaging to their left.
Leopards engaging to the left. They've hit a target. Wait.
It's short and sweet. It's showing your team in contact with PCs.
Say again, over.
Shows your team in contact with PCs. Charlie 210 contact PCs.
Okay, not for me.
Oh.
Ah, yes, spike team
Yep.
just engaged.
Mine just fired off something too.
Contact PCs, BTRs went out.
Alpha 66, Charlie 2 is in contact with BTRs in the southwestern part of engagement area. Despair, wait out.
Alpha 6, Romeo 1, engaged destroyed one BTR 82 in Settle. No more contact.
6, acknowledged. Good work.
Alpha 66, Charlie 2, enemy BTRs are coming along the valley with the name retrograde line over.
Roger, acknowledged. So, directly to the east of your position. Correction, west, correct?
A from north-northwest over. The name retro in retrograde over.
Okay, acknowledged.
Alpha 1, this is...
1-2, I have no visibility of
area here
those
is clear.
BTRs.
I can
I'm
overwatch
in low
up
ground, but
to
I can hear them
Crossroad
over.
and the Heffron Pass.
Stay vigilant.
Yeah, you're free to move into your battle position.
Thank you, Charlie 1. Appreciate the report. We'll let you know if we start taking heavy contact.
Alpha 1, this is Charlie 1. Roger. I have 4 missile teams and the vehicles pointing down the valley, so we can cover you should you need to fall back.
Copy that. Thank you.
3, this is 4. When you resupply your team, would it be easier for you to move him due east into
Charlie
the
6
trees and
Alpha 2, over.
resupply from your APC from that location?
Sam Charlie 2.
Roger,
Yeah,
probably.
I just wonder if it's a good idea to send one of your call signs up to my battle position, see if there's any issues up there before I move up.
Not a good idea.
From Charlie 2, negative. I am sporadically in contact, so I need my call signs in my position over.
Roger. I thought...
Air. I hear friendly. I hear air coming in.
Yeah, I hear helos. Possible that may be the 82nd coming in. Unsure.
Is that BRDMs that have been destroyed?
BTR.
6 Alpha
BTR.
3,
Wheeled.
crossing phase line Claymore, moving to our deployment position. Over.
6, acknowledged.
Right.
6 Alpha 2, moving across Claymore now. I'm about 1.5 kilometers short of my battle position.
Chinook overhead.
Chinooks to west.
6, acknowledged.
Alpha 6-6 from Charlie 2, friendly Chinooks are arriving into engagement area, despair area, over.
And Roger. Here's the 82nd Airborne. It's doing 82nd Airborne things.
Yeah.
You mean suicides?
Wow.
Yeah. Kind of curious to see them this far up front with them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. You are in my engagement zone. Whoever's the vehicle.
They are moving,
I'm moving.
East, southeast.
Alpha 1, this is Charlie 1. Position my vehicles so they cover the left and right of your positions into the forest to protect you from enemy infantry.
2, how many missiles do you have left in your
Thank you,
ATGM
sir.
launcher?
Appreciate it.
Are you dry?
All call signs is 6. Current read on the enemy. Enemy has pushed reconnaissance assets through Sad Valley.
He says they got one left,
as well
but I
as
think
the
he's
city
lucky.
of Angry
Well,
Valley.
this is 2. I'm reloading my missiles.
At this time,
Hey, from.
those have been stopped in the vicinity of EA Despair and by Romeo 1-1.
Yeah, I
Additionally,
think
have
we do
enemy
have
forces
movement
north
there,
of the
3.
Hawthorne Passage, likely moving towards Highway to Hell. That is all.
6, this is Charlie 1. Just had blue air passing my position.
Roger that.
Alpha 6, Romeo 1. Lost contact to my call sign at Hawthorne Passage. Last radio call was enemy infantry platoon strength.
Okay, that's not working anymore.
Coming up south direction, EA Sorrow.
Acknowledge. Alpha 1. Be on the lookout. Enemy infantry, Hawthorne Passage.
Copy 1, well, we're ready for it.
So right now we have like a company of infantry in junction
6,
point.
Romeo
That's
1.
friendly.
Enemy attacks Sad Valley, BMP 3, platoon strength.
Roger. You said platoon strength. Acknowledge all.
I think now would be a good time to pull my spike tune back just for a quick reload.
Yeah, do it. We still have friendly tanks in front of us.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for Short and Sweet to get his reloaded, but yeah, good point.
Mine's,
Short and Sweet's heading round back.
Mine's coming back in figures 2.
Alpha 6 Romeo 1, engage and destroy 3 BMP-3 near my battle position. Battle position
6,
Romeo 1 Alpha.
6, roger.
Nice. My platoon leader has a GMLR.
Alpha 3, moving into position, battle position Alpha 3 Alpha.
6, roger.
6 Alpha 1, contact infantry to our front.
6, acknowledge all.
I want to infantry to the front is getting engaged. Over.
Yeah, we have enemy infantry in the northwest side of engagement area disappear.
Alpha 1, Charlie 2.
2
Charlie
roger,
1
but I
engaging.
can't see him. It's in the dead ground, or I'm in. I
You
can't see over
got
the bumps.
infantry, at least 2 squads coming your way.
Yeah, we need your support up here, please. For it. Contact.
North.
Alpha 1, contact PCs. North
Roger, acknowledge.
Yeah, it looks like they're in Angry Valley and Sad Valley now.
Well, I reckon they're going to come round to the west of us then. Main killing ground.
Well, wouldn't that suck if they came in outside our boundaries and hooked in from our southwest?
Oh,
Alpha 1,
Assassin's got
enemy
troops there.
EMP coming in on your right wing, I have no idea what just killed me.
That didn't sound good.
That didn't sound good.
Alpha 6 Romeo 1, the German enemy is coming to Sad Valley, BMP-3 on.
Roger, say again, size.
Hey, Alpha 4, this is Alpha 1, we're retreating.
Alpha 4, Alpha 6, move up to battle position Alpha 1 Alpha, assist Alpha 1.
Alpha 4, copy.
Leopards to our west.
6, this is Charlie 1, lost 1 vehicle, cause unknown.
Roger.
Friendly tanks engaging things to the west. I can't see. It's where there's smoke is coming from and where Alpha 3 is heading. Over.
Something just shot me from the back.
Yeah, Alpha 3 shouldn't be moving anymore. So enemy vehicle should pop up from that ridge.
It sounds like Charlie 1's getting shot in the back.
Special operations teams.
Support from Romeo 4 Alpha, enemy tanks, strength, moving direction highway 12.
Say again, direction of movement.
To highway 12.
6 Alpha 1 destroyed, engage destroyed, 6 enemy BMPs at the crossroads. Still engaging, still retreating.
Roger.
One, two. I suggest the enemy are on the far hill the tanks to my west are engaging them at long range, and we're getting green tracer back over.
Affirm. Well, right now we also have a friendly airborne trying to attack up on the same hill.
Grid 194724, moving direction highway.
3, can you face east and take up a good position to watch our east with your vehicle while your ATGM is watching main attack route?
Roger.
Just in case we got special forces working out of the woods.
Six is Charlie 1.
6.
As Charlie 1, my intent is to wait till Alpha 1 has passed our position and then fall back to our secondary position south of phase line Anguish.
Okay, roger. Alpha 4, I need you to pull up to Alpha 1 Alpha's position.
A6 is Alpha 1. I wouldn't recommend it at this point in time because we're being hit from the flanks also. Can we just defend where we're at, phase line Claymore?
I don't want to give up all that terrain as we're canalizing the enemy through the crossroads.
Copy. I'm moving. Just to let you know, we were hit from the flanks, so we were being hit from unknown stuff.
Okay, to Overwatch, my advantage, tell me if you see tracers.
Hey, Romeo 1, can Romeo 1-4 physically see the highway to hell? Mainly the entrance to EA Sorrow?
Yes, we can. New targets, we have an enemy tank at 1519 Flat Valley.
Okay, what position?
Romeo 1-2 seems to be in the chariot.
200 meters in front of battle position Romeo 1 Alpha.
Okay, roger, firing ICM. And ICM effects will begin in 35 seconds. Alpha 2, Alpha 3, and Charlie 2, be advised, enemy moving through Sad Valley, platoon of enemy tanks.
Friendly tanks in front are engaged in something behind that ridge to north-northwest still. I have no vision.
Up you got. One is
that Sad Valley?
BP Romeo 1
from
Alpha
Angry
is
Valley.
engaging at close range.
Between Angry Valley and Retrograde Line Valley.
Yeah, Romeo 1 Alpha is engaging at close range.
How is your ATM team doing?
Yeah, they're good. I'm watching the engagement. I got no targets. There's a lot of forward artillery going through.
Enemy indirect at our battle position, right in front. Seems to be 18.
Yeah, I'm firing friendly indirect fire to our north on the far side where the back right now.
It's all in dead ground at the moment. I can't see anything. It's just behind the ridge.
Alpha 1, I have ICM for MLRS on both Highway to Hell and the Hawthorne Passage, so if you need it, let me know.
Yeah, roger. I believe we have ATGMs being set up in front of our position. And I need to get Bradley up here to start engaging these wood lines.
6, this is Romeo 1. We have an enemy tank company coming down between Hawthorne Pass and battle position Romeo 4 Alpha.
Roger, Hawthorne Passage and battle position Romeo 4, you said?
Yes, they are moving south.
Okay, acknowledged. And Alpha 1, I have Alpha Bravo 01 prepared on the Hawthorne Passage. If you see enemy tanks coming through, let me know and we'll shell it.
6 Alpha 2, over.
6.
Yeah, sit rep from my position. We're covering forward into junction point. I've got eyes on 82nd Airborne. Also, we have call signs 1413 Alpha and 9 Bravo in our location. They seem to have good sight forward into Angry Valley, over.
Roger, acknowledged.
There's a hell of a battle going on up there.
Yeah, and the AI is doing all of it.
Yeah, it's good.
Acknowledged. Good job, Alpha 3. All call signs, be advised. LRPs 1 Alpha and 2 Alpha are established. If you need them, they are available.
Go 82nd.
Yeah, what do you have us for?
Hey 6, this is Alpha 1. Stand by. Request AT is smoke. AB01. 400 by 400. And then to the east and west of it, please. Along the EA SOAR line.
Enemy tanks coming in. North, northwest. Moving from left to right.
Contact PCs north.
Roger.
Alpha 66, Charlie 2, enemy tanks in northwest part of engagement area. Despair being destroyed at this time, over.
Acknowledge all.
Did everybody see the last thing going
Alpha
up in
1
the
or
air?
Alpha 4, let me know if you need ICM. That is available with 40 seconds.
Alpha 4, engage and destroy 4 enemy PCs.
They're coming in.
Need ICM to AB02, please.
Angry Valley or retrograde line? I can't really tell.
Hit it.
Firing,
Vehicle
30
coming
seconds to splash.
I'm starting to hear
PCs attacking 82nd. BMP2s.
enemy helo inbound.
What type?
It's a Hind.
Alpha 66, Hind in the air, Hind in the air, enemy AA in the air.
Yeah, 6. Array red.
Enemy Hind has
That
past our
tanks
location.
are overwhelming 82nd, over. There's another hip. There's a hip coming
6
in.
Alpha 1, enemy Hind.
Coming into the
past
east.
our position.
3
That's past
hips.
our
3
position
hips.
East. Straight east of us now.
One
Heading,
is down.
to the south.
Yep, that's it. Got done that.
6, roger.
1 hip is going further into our depth.
Okay, focus upon the tanks. We still have tanks to the north and west.
That is affirmative, but they are being depleted.
Charlie 1 destroyed 1 enemy helicopter.
Good work, Charlie
South of
1.
my position.
Splash on Alpha Bravo 02. Though you're probably already seeing it.
This is Alpha 1 team.
I want to. Those tanks have been
New
destroyed from
target, Alpha
82nd
Bravo
Airborne.
09, vicinity Alpha Bravo 01 with HE. 40 seconds to flash.
Alpha 1, Alpha 4, I'm pushing infantry into your left flank.
I do believe there is at least
to
one
cover
helo
that.
that made it through.
I cannot support you with IFVs here in the open.
Possibly
Can you get
made
the
it
right flank
into
also soon?
Yes, I'm trying to push ice into the right flank.
baseline Claymore or southeast.
Someone else's problem at the moment. 1-2 tanks to my left is engaging close. I can't see what they're engaging at. Over.
No, this here. Okay, enemy BMPs moving in. Those T-50s, I think it's called. North and west. Or Kruganets. Okay, it's Kruganets.
The Kruganets, are they?
Alpha 6-6, Charlie 2, observing enemy APCs, Kruganets in engagement area northwest side, being engaged by tanks and ATMs at the time.
6, acknowledged.
6 Alpha 2, engaging PCs in the area of AB04 in junction point, over.
You're right, they are Kruganets.
Alpha Bravo 04.
They're T-15s.
Pull my spike peen back for another reload.
4.
Tanks are engaging things far to the west. East. They're hitting tanks right to our east. Literally, and level with us. No vis.
Are you talking about 14 and 13 Alpha?
I'm talking about 4 Bravo, the friendlies. They're engaging targets
6,
far right.
Alpha Bravo 02's battery is reloaded.
6 Alpha 2, be advised, we're also engaging PCs in the area or direction of Alpha Bravo 03, over.
Acknowledged. Alpha Bravo 03 PCs.
Yeah, sounds like what the Irish has reported. They are in Alpha Bravo 03.
No enemy contact in Death Valley at this time. We think the tank company west of Romeo 4 Alpha passed Romeo 4 Alpha and is now south on highway to Hell.
Okay, acknowledged. South, highway to Hell. Alpha 1, be prepared for contact. Let me know when you need another ICM fire mission from our rockets.
Alpha 1, copied.
6 Alpha 3, sit
I
right
have
over.
Helos
Having gained
sound,
these
but can't
couplings
see them.
enemy vehicles, probably destroyed tanks and PCs. No contact this time.
Direction?
6, roger that.
Sounds like... I thought it was to my left, but I may be wrong.
I really hate that we have like fucking 8-second airborne dropping in our engagement area. It's hard to say what is friendly and what is enemy infantry.
Oh, that's my point. That's why you have battle lines, control lines, and fiscals.
It's also a reason why you don't have airdrops into fucking engagement areas.
Yeah. My AI is engaging something. Hold on.
6
That's
Alpha
tracking.
1. It seems that the enemy push has stopped for a few minutes. I'm not sure if they're regathering or regrouping or whatever they're doing, but just FYI.
6, 6 acknowledged.
Well, I think we've got tanks coming through Angry Valley.
Yep. 163-701.
And
Yeah, that's
repeating
Angry Valley.
target Alpha Bravo 06 on enemy tanks.
So that's good. If I see a tank, I at least know where Angry Valley is in the 3D world, because
Alpha
I'm
2,
not
Alpha
sure
3,
right
and
now.
Charlie 2, be advised, enemy tank spotted vicinity, Angry Valley. You're probably already engaging, but roger.
Alpha 2, roger.
Charlie 2 copies out.
Yeah, 2423, move with me, otherwise I'll be in your 45s.
And fire mission active, Alpha Bravo 06.
Tanks withdrawing.
Contact the enemy tanks. Low ground behind that burning pillar. 2223, you should be able to see them.
engaging further
They got
enemy
hit.
tanks, BMPs.
Where is he?
Trying to emerge from Sand Valley.
They're exploding right now.
Roger, acknowledged.
Alpha 2 to our right is having a clear line of sight into the area, or is 13 Alpha engaging. Alpha 6-6 from Charlie 2 observing T-14 Armata tanks. I repeat, T-14 Armata tanks moving into engagement area, disappear, and over.
Roger. Which Angry Valley, Sad Valley, retrograde?
My best guess is Angry Valley at the time, over.
Roger.
3-1, no contact in Sad Valley.
Okay, acknowledge.
6,
Angry
this
Valley.
is Alpha 2, our martyrs to
Yeah,
my
let's get
front,
your
over,
spikes up.
T-14 to my front.
Acknowledge Alpha 2.
I don't expect the Leopard 2A4 to be able to hold it against that T-14 Armatas.
Yeah, I don't expect us to hold against them either.
But we have spikes.
Well, not for long. Not after those are gone.
173 698 173 17.
How do these things work again?
You have to like laze it, and then I think, I don't know.
Alpha 1,
got it.
T90 tanks coming your way. At least
Tanks.
one company T90 tanks coming your way.
Where at?
To the north, they come from highway to hell. They're coming in to the left now. They also have infantry
Engaging
their
to the
front.
right.
6, this is
I am
Alpha 1.
firing Alpha Bravo 02 and 01.
Send it.
And 30 seconds for both.
At 6 Alpha 2, coming under pressure off a possible third platoon of T-14s. We're down to 0 stocks in the turret. Permission to withdraw, over.
Last call sign, Alpha 6, say again.
Yeah, we're coming under pressure from a third platoon of T-14s from Angry Valley. Roger, so far, over.
I can't see any of those.
Okay, roger.
Pretty should be able to.
I'm assuming they are beyond Alpha Bravo 06.
Alpha 66, Charlie 2.
Correct, over.
Stand by.
Already.
1-4. Alpha 66, Charlie 2, contact T14 Amata, request ICM on grid 173698, marker on the map in HPD Air Despair, and over.
173698, acknowledged.
Enemy tank pushing toward us. Alpha 3 from Charlie 2, be aware, one time T14 Amata pushing towards you and me, over.
Alpha 3 copies. I've hit destroyed at least one. I'm trying to see another one.
Yeah, short and sweet, just engaged him. Did not destroy.
Did not destroy, correct.
My NLO is going up.
6, this is Alpha 1. We have sound contact coming up. Up, contact takes north.
Yeehaw, motherfucker, my NLO just killed it. Alpha 3 from Charlie 2, no problem, my NLO just killed Armata, and over.
Yeah, a firm, yes, just seen him. There's another one coming
My guy
out.
didn't want to engage him.
My guy didn't want to engage him. He was coming
Neither
right
did
across.
I even locked it on for him. It wasn't doing anything.
Okay, I've destroyed, last call of Alpha 3's destroyed one more on Martin.
Fire mission 173698, splash 1 minute 44 seconds.
Alpha 66, Charlie 2, engage destroyed one time Armata. That ICM mission is not valid anymore. All targets is destroyed. I wish to record it as prepare for aim because they're coming down that axis, over.
Roger. I will put guns on Angry Valley.
6 Alpha 2, over.
6.
Yeah, can I have one resupply truck to the rear of BP Alpha 2 Alpha, over.
Roger, sending now.
Okay, this is going too well. What's gonna fuck up?
And 3 doing the same to you. Last con station 6, send it.
This is
Say
Alpha
again,
1.
last
We have
KT.
a company of T90s and
This is going too well. This is too easy. What's gonna be fucking up, do you think?
19197026.
They're going to overrun the right-hand side, I think. And then they'll fix us. And then they'll come around our side. Well, it's a good mission from Assassin.
I am very happy so far.
Reference point tanks.
Roger, acknowledged. I'll fire at 2 minutes 45 seconds. I do not have rocket artillery for you at this time.
Copy that, understood.
Things
We
you don't want to hear.
Airstrike.
Alpha 1, this is
Roger.
Charlie 1. I have eyes on the crossroads. I see at least 6 destroyed and 1 active just south of the main road.
This is Alpha 4, we destroyed 5 T90s, we lost 1 Leopard. We retreat to the next baseline.
Roger, airstrike, TRP tanks, 2 minutes 45 seconds.
And this is Charlie 1, enemy tanks are falling back north. They are falling back north.
Roger, acknowledged.
Interesting.
Alpha 1, I have indirect fire available for you from the MLRSs. Do you want them at Alpha Bravo 01 or 02, or should I retask org?
Go ahead and retask. I think we just found out that they're retreating. So go ahead and retask it. We're withdrawing back.
Roger. Canceling Alpha Bravo 01 and 02. ICM guns are now available for further targets.
What do you think about me repositioning my spike team further forward?
So once,
How much forward?
So once Charlie 5-2 comes to standstill, Alpha 3 will
I
start
want to be able to
rotating through
see.
to replan.
Take
along
your
the road.
machine gun team
Alpha
on
1,
the
this
recce
is
first with the machine gun team before
Charlie
displacing
1,
the HM.
enemy tank platoon
So again,
Now moving
take your MG team and conduct
on
the
the highway
recce.
to hell.
So
Are they
don't
retreating?
displace
Yeah,
your
roger.
ATM team.
Yeah, they still have their spot generators on and are falling back.
Roger. Targeting ICM rockets on highway to hell itself.
we got supply right up by us.
Yeah, they want to keep the tanks in the fight.
Is there like an ammo counter for like the
And
spikes inside
Romeo 1,
inside
this
the
is 6. Let me
CV90s,
know
or
when
is
you
it
want me
just
to
unlimited?
fire ICM the city
there's
highway
a
to hell.
limit, but it doesn't give you a number.
It's going to be 2 minutes, so we'll see what happens.
Because I've loaded twice so far.
Yeah, I think 3, maybe 4.
I
That's
did not
it.
know.
Of course, the next time if you go right to the supply truck and reload off of them, maybe that's a freebie. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's Charlie 1, BDA on the ICM strike on Crossroads. It's falling onto empty ground.
It's pretty cool. We're getting up front with the Armata series of tanks. T14. T15 Kurganets. They are some badass vehicles. I don't want to face off with them in real life. Then we have the good old T90s. Not so worried about those. Especially T72s.
Alright, I'll call signs. Got a retasking from higher headquarters. At this time, go ahead and begin drawing your units. Well, I've already got sustainment at BP Alpha 3 and Alpha 2. I'll move sustainment up to battle position Alpha 1 Alpha. Begin resupplying your units and prepare for further follow-on orders. Let me know when each of your call signs is topped off on ammunition and as repaired as you can get it.
It's my understanding that you guys haven't been firing with the C90s at all.
That's correct. 100%.
We've had an easy time.
Alpha 66 Charlie 2 is 100% up and ready to go over.
Roger, acknowledge Charlie 2. Love you guys.
It should.
We're effectively a reserve.
Six is Alpha 1. Charlie 5-4 is going somewhere. Are you retasking that ammo truck?
I'm moving 5-4 up to battle position Charlie 1 Alpha towards the north.
Copy.
Looks like the retrograde got cancelled.
Yeah.
And suddenly all our positions get obliterated by artillery.
Yeah, MLRS battalion.
MLRS does it for you.
Six, this is Romeo 1. We have enemy smoke mission in Saturday.
Roger, acknowledge that, Romeo 1.
Are any of those friendly tanks to our front, are they still active?
Oh yeah. What? I've got friendly tanks from me still scanning.
Yeah, I've got, yeah, there's a couple. They're not all down. I can see one.
Yeah, Romeo 1, this is 6.
2 down, 1 up. 2 up. 3 down, 4 down.
Roger,
back into hold
when
down
you are able
positions
to,
behind
I would like you to move well, probably at this point, your section of reconnaissance assets to the vicinity of battle position Romeo 1 Bravo. Like them to gain observation onto objective
All the
Hammer,
Leopard 2A4, I can see
as
are dead.
well as the enemy strong point in general. I'd just like to try to get an idea of what the enemy has up there as far as defenses, so I can plan
The
my
second
actions
from the right, I
back.
think, is still alive.
Copy.
6, this is Charlie 1. I would need a medic for my platoon leader. Dismounted
Roger.
medic would be preferred, but I take the vehicle too.
Send a dismount. Where is his current location?
Location would be at grid 1911 6986 to the left of Alpha 4 call signs.
Cheeky buggers, why are you moving away?
Scene, he is en route. He'll be walking, so it'll take a little bit.
I'm looking at these models. They're actually breathing now. Did you know that? The infantry breathe?
Alpha 4, this is Charlie 1. Be advised, your position is probably under observation
I think
by
they've been
enemy
doing that for a
dismount
while.
teams, roughly in the area of Alpha Bravo 01.
I think they have too.
So don't stay there too long.
Alpha 4, copy.
There's a nice thing that you can think about them as breathing, because then they are alive, and if they are alive, you don't want to waste them.
Well, I take that back. I've seen them breathing while they're standing up. I don't remember seeing them breathing while they're prone like that.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit more PT, they wouldn't be breathing so hard.
Dude, with that fucking body armor pushing on your chest, you're breathing anyway.
Oh, I know that.
Do you guys have IL-2?
I do.
Of course.
I have it, but I haven't played it since it came out.
Have you had the tank? Have you got the tanks?
No.
You can play for free, on the tanks.
Yeah, they've improved it.
Again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got multiplayer now.
Oh yeah, I play multiplayer. There's a
and in the tank itself. So I was in a Tiger with 3 guys the other night.
on the Finnish server.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I play on that server.
There were 3 T-34s that just wouldn't give me and this Panzer IV any rest. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I usually fly bombers on that map.
6. If you observe your map, we've been ordered to attack into the vicinity of Objective Hammer to find and destroy the enemy's command post. Here's how we're going to execute this. Romeo 1 is going to establish in battle position Romeo 1 Bravo and gain observation, provide us with composition and disposition of the enemy's defenses. I have 2 axes of attack, Saber and Spear. Alpha 2 and 3, you'll attack along Saber on order. And Spear, Alpha 1 and 4 will attack along DOA Spear on order. To set conditions, I want to move Charlie 2 and Charlie 1 into overwatch positions, looking into Objective Hammer, attrit enemy defenses, and gain a proper support by fire with their javelins and spikes. At that point, that will be the key to commit the tank platoons into Objective Hammer to destroy everything else. Are there any questions of that plan at this time?
Alpha 3, good.
Alpha 2, roger out.
Sorry, 2, no questions. Mono?
6, this is Alpha 1. Sorry, I had to step away real quick. Where do you want me to meet at before attacking along DOA Spear?
We're taking fire here. I will put a marker on there.
Okay.
Yeah, short and sweet. You're talking about IL-2. I've actually been making missions for that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll fly with you any day, mate.
Oh,
but,
cool.
But the tanks, I mean, I fly, I do mostly DCS with flying, but I do fly with IL-2. But mostly I fly the German bombers, the Ju-88s.
Yeah.
Because nobody else flies them.
All call signs tanks
I'll
will
fly
hold in
everything.
vicinity of assault position Canium. Order of march, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Alpha 1, and Alpha 4.
I did one combined air
Alpha 1
support tank mission. It was pretty cool.
6 Alpha 3 copies.
Yeah,
Alpha 3 just
well,
finished replaying and moving back up in other vehicle.
Roger. I will begin movement after Romeo 1 has established in their battle position.
3, are you
And
recovering your
Charlie
team?
2, granted, you're going to have to move a
Roger,
little
sir.
bit ahead of the main body. I will have whatever artillery assets you need to set the conditions, mainly via smoke as well as HE, to get you into those positions.
This is where we earn our money.
6 Alpha 2, this call sign now fully replaned. Ready to move to assault position, Canium. Confirm.
Well, this is 2.
is your
Permission
intent
to move
of
everything
that
but my
as a
Javelin
rolling
team
FUP, over?
into the vehicle to resupply with.
You are to mount up.
Yeah, so
Roger,
it's,
moving up.
you're going to reach the vicinity of assault position Canium. What is likely going to happen based on the simple time of getting the infantry into position is you'll move into place, take up hasty hide sites, and we'll wait for the infantry to move in. Once they're set, that will be the key to execute along DOA Saber and Spear. I will provide smoke through both of those passageways to facilitate your maneuver into the enemy's strong point.
2, roger.
Alpha 1, this is Charlie 1. We're currently packing up. We're getting ready to move behind you.
Alpha 1 copy. I'm gonna take checkpoint 5, 4, and then I'm probably gonna take the black route down, and then take the main MSR all the way up to the position Canium, where it's already been cleared.
Understood.
Two mounted.
Excellent. Alpha 66 from Charlie 2, when are we clear to move out over?
Let me get a conditions check. Let's see. Charlie 2, you're set. Tracking Alpha 2 set, correct? Or you're still reloading?
Alpha 2, correct.
Okay, you're set?
Yes.
Okay, Alpha 3, are you set?
Affirm Alpha 3 set.
Okay, Alpha 1, tracking you need about a minute for repairs.
Alpha 6, this is Romeo 1. My petrol and
Romeo just got destroyed inside the valley.
retreating north between Harpsong March Pass and the company border. Lost contact with my last call sign at the Recon 1 Alpha, so we are down to one effective call sign.
Yeah, that's probably what came through the crossroads.
Roger. You still have javelins, so deploy them to the best of your ability.
Yeah, copy.
Alpha 1 is Charlie
3
1.
set.
Scouting the planned route between checkpoint 5 and 4 with one vehicle. Rest of my vehicles follow.
Copy that. Thank you very much for that.
Alpha 6, Alpha 2 for Charlie 5 1 is free again.
Roger.
Uh, 6 Alpha 2, confirm. Are we moving now or?
He needs to wait for us. I thought
Negative,
we were clearing.
we'll wait for Charlie 1, Alpha 1, and Alpha 4 to reach vicinity of checkpoint 4. That'll be the condition to initiate movement.
2, roger.
Platoon line information on me facing north. We can set off quickly, Tom.
4.
Alpha 1, this is Charlie 1. Check the route between checkpoint 5 and 4. It's clear to move for the tanks. I'm holding position at checkpoint 4.
Bravo section's in position, line formation.
Excellent.
2 in position.
It's beautiful. Yeah, nothing to reload, but nothing has been wasted.
This is Alpha 1. We're starting our move now.
6 acknowledged.
Six, this is Charlie 1. It's something odd here. The southern tip of EA0 is constantly hit with smoke rounds.
Roger. If it's infantry, we'll bypass. I'm not as worried about them at this point.
Unleash us.
Charlie 1, Alpha 1. We're starting to move down the route now.
6 acknowledged.
6 is Charlie 1 in contact from checkpoint 4.
Don't use in contact.
Roger. Any idea what you're facing?
This is Charlie 1. We're engaging enemy BMPs. Somewhere.
He is in contact.
Yeah, some down in Angry Valley, probably stragglers.
Roger.
Time to unleash the tanks then.
Alright, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, and Charlie 2. Execute movement to the vicinity of Angry Valley. Do not go past the marker at this time. Your purpose is to engage and destroy any enemy vehicles up to that point. Alpha 3 and Alpha 2, you'll be in the lead. Charlie 2, you follow. Form a V formation.
Alpha 3, ready to move on your orders.
Alpha 2 moving now.
Charlie 2 moving out. Alpha 2 in march,
Alpha
slow.
3 moving.
This is Alpha 4. I start movement to assault position canyon now.
Charlie 1, this is Alpha 1. Are you going to continue straight, or are you going to go south down the Black Road?
Who's in contact?
Who's in contact?
Anyone of you in contact?
Yeah, I said Charlie 4-4 at the bottom. I think that's to our immediate right, though.
Reverse right.
Friendly tanks, 1 o'clock.
So your gunner's making me nervous
Our
here,
call
KT.
signs, be advised, enemy tank spotted vicinity of Angry Valley.
I think my gunner sees something.
Yeah, 3's in contact.
Charlie 1, Alpha 1, are you in contact? Oh.
6 is Charlie 1, engaging enemy vehicles, probably in the area of LRP 3 and
Yeah,
Angry
contact
Rally.
troops.
Again, probably stragglers.
6, acknowledged.
Fire. Troops! We're taking fire here.
Okay,
Platoon, we're moving left around the hill. We're following behind Alpha 3. We don't go over the hill.
6, that's Charlie 1, yeah, flat 2.
Alpha 3 is in contact.
Position, checkpoint 4 is obviously under enemy fire.
Alpha 3 from Charlie 2,
Tank.
what are you engaging?
It's Alpha 3, PC report at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
Just holding a minute to reload.
6, Alpha 2, over.
Ceasefire.
6.
Yeah, be advised,
He's dead.
from Alpha 2.
He's dead.
Our transition
My
through
turret's out. I'm combat
E8
ineffective.
is being held up a little bit by stragglers. I'd rather
Someone
take
get
our
hit?
time here
Yeah,
and not get shot up the chuff by some RPGs.
Roger, Wigglyf, follow in
Agreed.
behind
There is
the
zero
platoon.
hurry to get to Angry Valley,
Copy.
so go as slow or as quick as you need to make that occur.
Charlie 2 Alpha 3 will be moving off in about 30 seconds. Moving now.
6, this is Romeo 1. We are now with 1 call sign, the enemy line north of that valley. Try to go in battle with Romeo 1 Bravo from the east. We are overwatching open area.
Observation hold on the ridge line. We have enemy friendly tanks in front, close in front.
6, roger. All call signs, I am calling for rocket artillery on assault position Canium vicinity, the enemy forward line of defense.
No contact, friendly tanks is
I am
stopped.
doing a grid square fire mission.
And they're moving. Platoon, move. We're trailing in behind Alpha 3.
We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here.
Now you watch out for that lake. On your right.
Yeah, Roger, I see it.
BTR 82 Alphas. as
Charlie
well.
2 is Alpha 3. We're just going to crest the top of the ridge, just halt for a brief look.
Be advised, all call signs
Contact,
flash
contact,
1
tanks
minute,
front,
18
tanks
seconds.
front of Alpha 3.
Enemy tanks in front of Alpha 3.
Also dispatched
No vis,
in
no
three.
vis.
They are on the ridge line, so they should be on the other side of the ridge.
Hey, Alpha 3, withdraw out of contact. I have ICM coming on that position in 1 minute. Let's let it do its job and then kill everything that's left.
Roger. Charlie 2, it's Alpha 3. We're trying to pull back. We're under fire. Tank rounds.
Charlie 2 comes out. Okay, what did you engage?
I think I'm PC.
Platoon, back off about
6
1
Alpha 2,
minute.
contact tanks wide out.
Roger.
Friendly tank to our rear moving up.
Good, let him.
That's 6-6, so don't let him. We have a friendly tank platoon in front, so that should be fine.
No, 6, this is Charlie 1. I see you saved my guys, moving them back to the platoon now. Thanks.
Directly, range 1,770. Directly 12 o'clock from my position behind the first tree line.
One click north exactly of your position.
And we have splash on
1.7, 1.7. I think it's just been destroyed.
Good. We have enemy friendly ICM dropping, and then our friendly tank platoon will take up position again. So
Yeah,
yes,
confirm he's just dead.
Well, here's another Sunday without ever firing a shot.
There's a Charlie 1.
He's still alive,
my
mate.
position here at
Yeah, I know. The turret and the gunner's
edge
down,
of the
so
spray
now
Well,
under
done.
fire by
remember,
enemy tanks.
we all get back.
Okay, Roger.
Yeah.
Can you travel south?
Yeah, we'll move south and then try to link up with the rest of the units.
Roger.
I can kick the dismounts out and hand deliver the shells to the enemy.
There's tank rounds still coming out.
Alpha 4, 1 down, checkpoint 4. Not sure what is hitting that.
6-6 is even retreating.
Engage has destroyed 2 tanks on the right company border.
That's unusual.
Acknowledged.
I think it's reversing upslope.
Alright, all call signs, fire mission is complete on assault position Canium, free to bound forward. Charlie 2, I'm going to change the order of march. I'm going to send you to battle position Charlie 1, Charlie.
Charlie 2 copies, we're moving to Charlie 1, Charlie, out.
Alpha 3, moving forward up onto the ridge.
Okay, as you heard, we are moving to BP
6
Charlie 1, Charlie. That's a purple battle position.
Acknowledged, 1 call sign destroyed.
Where are you going,
Direction of fire, vicinity, attack position Canium.
Say again?
Smithy was, Soggy was going forward.
Yeah. Is it 1 up here?
Yeah, I was just thinking, let the tanks do their business first.
Yes.
Just in case.
But it looks like they can cross, so platoon march.
Charlie 2, Alpha 3 and Alpha 2. Alpha 3, there are men somewhere off to our right front.
Charlie 2 copies. Be aware of enemy dismounts on Alpha 3's right, so RO 1 o'clock.
Copy.
We can make a quick BP. Hey, APOC. Yeah, more intense fighting than last week. Facing north, ridge line, battle position, see if we can engage this ones.
Alpha 3, Alpha 2, be advised.
And this
contact with
makes
you
more
on my
sense
left.
too.
We're trying to move on line with you, over.
And we have friendly tanks from us.
Okay. Charlie 2 is Alpha 3, we're moving past as infantry. We've killed some of them, but we're continuing our move past.
From Charlie 2 copies, we're moving in between you and Alpha 2 to try to clear them out and over.
Alpha 3.
Alpha 2, roger it.
Oh yeah, speed 1 forward.
No targets.
Yeah, same here, no targets. Continue pushing behind the tanks.
6 Alpha 3, reach the northern edge of V8 spare. Just a brief pause, waiting for my last unit to catch up, over.
6, acknowledged. No hurry.
$80 seconds still up. I haven't seen them.
Alpha 3 moving out. Next stop, orange line marker.
Alpha 66 Charlie 2.
The 6.
Request indirect fire high explosive on Charlie 202, which is the hill of BP Charlie 1 Charlie, in order to destroy enemy dismounts that could be on that hill over.
Roger, fire mission in 2 minutes 45 seconds. Also be advised to put fire missions on battle position Charlie 1 Charlie, Charlie 2 Charlie, and several positions to the north vicinity objective Hammer. Those will be active in about 20 seconds.
Charlie to copies out.
Alpha 6 Romeo 1, our Hurricane Patrol reached the battle position Romeo 1000.
Roger. Move the dismounts forward and gain observation into the enemy's strong point. Like to know specifically what defenses are oriented on saber and spear. If you're able to determine those.
Or maybe Alpha 2. Platoon halt. No contacts. We now have Alpha 2 and Alpha 3 intermingled. That's gonna make for easy commanding.
Yeah, 1, this is 4. Looks like I have vertical control of the turret. I'll have to manually use the driver to left and right to traverse.
Welcome to the Stug life.
Yeah, exactly.
March, speed 1.
I do still have laser and ballistic computer, it seems, though.
That's great. So basically just a turret hand crank function.
Correct. I don't think I can even hand crank it.
Yeah,
Charlie 2-6, be advised, Charlie 202 active in 4-6 seconds.
Charlie 2, 4-6 seconds, copies out. Platoon halt. Tank seems to be in a fight. Speed 1.
Top 4 engaging resistance, 1,000 meters to my front.
Acknowledged.
Alpha 3, hold your call signs, they're cutting across my front.
Alpha 3 stop. Yeah, we don't have anywhere else to go. We'll fit up in the woods.
Hey, Alpha 1 to 6, allow Alpha 3 to proceed in front of you.
Alright, Roger, stop.
So Alpha 3 clear to continue?
Alpha
1,
3,
2, suggest we
north,
follow Alpha
2,
3
face
rather than the guys to the right.
Or
Move
cancel
forward
that.
3 and reach Alpha 3.
Actually, cancel that. 2, you're already in the north. 3, move to the south towards the road and continue moving in that direction.
Yeah, roger that. Alpha 3 is oriented on the road.
Nah, I was staying here in the low ground center.
PC somewhere.
We're basically moving behind
Yeah,
Alpha 3 and
just
Alpha
hit.
2 in the mix.
Advance up to my position. Okay, let's move a little bit further.
Alpha 3, Alpha 2. Due to the narrowness of this path, I suggest we go on leapfrog formation. You go forward 500 metres, hold firm, now we'll push her over.
Roger, Alpha 3 is going to move forward just a little further, then we'll hold.
Okay, tank platoons are doing bounding overwatch. We will just trail.
Be aware we have a PC hold down somewhere 12 o'clock my position to the northwest.
Romeo 1 to 6 have incoming ICM rockets to Objective Hammer and Objective Hammer to the south. 1,000 meter dispersion.
Okay, Alpha 3 going firm.
6, this is Record 1. We found the enemy tank platoon.
Yeah, 3
Observing
to 2.
the
You push through my
path to
position
Valley,
500 metres
marked in the map,
across the
reference point
frontage.
tank platoon.
We'll go through you when you're firm over.
Acknowledge.
Alpha 3 is now firm.
Firing at enemy tank platoon.
Sorry, you were drowned out.
Yeah, push forward in my position across the frontage of this valley, and then we'll push through you again over.
Six, Record 1. We found enemy tank platoon.
They seem to be coming back, not forward.
Yeah, two tanks observing
They missed the
path.
memo.
Roger, acknowledged. Enemy tanks to the east of battle
Two of their
position,
tanks
Romeo
have
1
tails
Bravo,
going
firing
back,
ICM.
so I think every time they jump out of them, they keep
Come
returning.
on.
Yeah.
You need to keep momentum going. This is getting stuck. Typical British tactics.
Yeah, you slow fucks.
Yeah, with the Challenger, how do you know
Artillery.
when you're moving or not?
Well, for real, you don't stand longer than 3 minutes, otherwise you're a target.
Right. Yeah, the Challenger moves so slow, there's not much of a difference whether it's moving or not, is it?
Slowly.
Alpha 66 Shadow 2 suggests that I push north into the forest and move to BP Charlie 1 Charlie through the forest, so I don't tangle up with the tanks over.
The 6, that sounds like an amazing idea. I'm calling a repeat on Charlie 202, but yes, previous fire mission was
Platoon, face
successful.
north.
I'll give it another go and then switch to different targets.
Charlie 2 copies out.
Alpha 2, Alpha 3. Alpha 2 is going, Alpha 3 is going firm now, destroy one PC to my northwest, over.
We're pushing into the forest and then we'll form up on a line pushing northwest.
It's gotta be embarrassing for the tankers. The infantry asked to go around because you guys are going too slow.
Alpha 3 is firm, waiting for Alpha 2
Yeah,
to
it's a
bounce.
nice insult. It would be even more insult if we was dismounted.
Alpha 2 moving now.
That does sting when you say it like that.
Alpha 6, this is Charlie 1. We've joined the formation again. We're just behind Alpha 1.
Roger. Do you still have all your Javelin teams present, or I guess you have 2?
Okay, the forest is opening up now.
We have currently 3 Javelin teams with us.
Awesome. Yeah, I will push you to battle position Charlie 2 Charlie.
2-2, let me know when you have come into the open part of the forest.
To that area.
Understood. I will follow behind Alpha 1 and move into battle position Charlie 2 Charlie once the open area south of it is cleared.
Roger. Like to get Charlie 2 in position at battle position Charlie 1 Charlie first.
I'm turning up northwest.
And
You know
Charlie
where
2,
you
be advised, there is an enemy battle position located to the east of, west of battle position Romeo 1 Bravo. Interdicting it now with indirect fires, but
2 with
so
you.
you're aware.
Charlie 2 copies out.
Alpha 3 is Alpha 2, firm now out.
Platoon, march, speed 1.
Roger, Alpha 3 will move.
In the open road, we'll do a quick halt and then cross. quick halt. I have no contacts. Hey Marco! Long time no see. Push, push, push. How are you doing? Let's keep pushing mainly north so we stay in the open part of the forest. Hey Marco, have you tried 4.2?
Roger. Moving now, out.
Alpha 3 and Alpha 2, be advised. Calling in HE and smoke mix on DOA Spear and Saber.
Ain't that sexy.
Alpha 3.
Alpha 2.
Two, you're crossing me. I don't know where he's going. 2-2, you have crossed me. Go back to the left.
2 seconds.
You have crossed me. You're now on my right.
Okay.
Three, this is 2, firm now, out.
3 copy.
Shifting straight west. Okay, my intent when we move into the battle position is to do this like before. We're moving up with the spike teams. Can have dismounted NGS teams as security. And we will save the CV-90s for opportunity targets.
Floral post rear security.
That sounds good. And keep the medic alive.
Copy.
Yeah, 3, this is 2. Be advised when we get to DOA
so
Saber.
far I'm loving
I'll set the
4.2.
western side if you set the east over.
Many small but
3
very
copy.
nice improvements. Like one of those ridiculous things I'm so fucking happy about is seeing the empty shell casings flying out of this thing when you're shooting. It's ridiculous, but it's so fun.
Alpha 2, Alpha 3 is going firm. No
Alpha
contact.
2, roger, out. Moving now, out.
I would say there's have been some very nice improvement, especially on the combat engineer part that I love as a combat engineer. Uh, 2-4, when we have stopped in the BP, I want you to send one dismount team to check hill Charlie 202 so we don't have enemies there.
2.
That was 2-4.
Okay. Copy 202.
Correct. Platoon form a line north. I was so fucking surprised when it smashed the first time. Like, chung chung chung, wow, what's that coming from our thermals?
Six Alpha 3, just checking nobody's sitting out without a vehicle.
Yeah, there should be like 2 platoons of reinforcements also.
Roger, so I was going to say I've just got 2, 3 seats, just didn't want anybody not without anything.
Okay, platoon, we're gonna push another 100 meters.
Alpha
And then
3.
we'll release mount.
If you've got an empty tank, I'm carrying a gunner here who could do with a tank.
If he wants a tank, yeah.
Yeah, can you pass it to Battleby?
Roger.
Alpha 4 is in near the spare, waiting for the order to start the attack.
Roger. Battleby now has Alpha 3-4. As long as he confirms the unit,
platoon
we'll be
hold
ready
here.
to move again
Dismount.
shortly.
I can start seeing the open terrain, so
Alpha 3,
let's
do you want him
dismount
to
here.
stay in your formation or do you want him to stay with me?
Could he stay with me?
Roger, no problem.
Ready to move when you're firm.
Alpha 66 Charlie 2 arrived in Charlie 1 Charlie, dismounting and setting up positions and over.
Does Battleby want to drop down to my net?
Yeah, he's moving down now.
Okay, Roger that.
Guys, feel free to spread out so don't get bunched up too much. We can avoid getting killed by all the
This
same
Charlie
mounting.
1, contact MRS systems north.
Say again, last over.
Roger, MRS systems north.
Feel free to spread out in the side so we don't
Alpha
get
3, forward Alpha 3,
destroyed
you
by
can
the
start
same
moving up
inlet
now.
fire.
Alpha 3 moving.
And if you are concerned about enemy infantry, you're clear to bring in your LMG with you to have a flank security.
6 Alpha 1, we're set. Ready. Waiting for the other units to be set.
One, this is 4. If I find Hill,
Contacts, went out.
if I find Hill 202 clear, do you want me to establish OP at that location?
6, this is Romeo 1.
Negative. Then just return back to the PLS Sector 6.
Tank hunter, there's still one tank in position. We try to get him with the Germans. You can stop the RD mission.
Roger,
I'm not
stopping
seeing
RD
shit.
mission.
$85s.
Charlie 1,
Engaging.
you are in position at Charlie 2 Charlie. That will be the key for
85.
2, contact 385s, engaging 1, destroyed.
into the vicinity of Objective Hammer.
Incorrect hit.
6, this is Alpha 1, contact artillery pieces north of us.
2 still up, over.
Destroying them now.
Roger.
And
Charlie 2, this is Weekend 1. Be careful, you have one enemy tank to your right, 1,000 meters.
Enemy tanks engaging with Lures just to the
Alpha
left.
2, Alpha 3, just to let you know, we've had to deviate slightly south because there's tank fire coming in from our right. We're trying to ignore it.
There are 3 enemy tanks there, you need to tell him.
Roger.
Where are the tanks compared to
Tanks
the...
left of me,
permission
200
push up.
meters.
Towards DOA spear, another 400 meters.
2 meters left of you?
Clear fire from our right over.
Ah, okay, I see. you.
200 meters from Charlie 2 Alpha.
Alpha 66, Charlie 2,
Engaging.
break. Yeah, enemy tanks pushing through DO spear from the north. At the red line, we're engaging with NLOS at this time. And over.
One tank destroyed.
One tank destroyed, 2 tanks left. They are basically with 139716.
Yeah, roger. Alpha 2, I've lost 2 call signs. Yeah, 6 Alpha 2, I'm now down to 1 call sign Alpha 2.
Okay, do you want Alpha 2, do you want one of my spare tanks?
Yes, please.
Alpha 2, you are getting Alpha 5.
Oh,
it is 4 M1A2s.
Have we stopped the main attack
Okay,
now?
you're good then.
Roger.
What's the call sign to give to?
Yeah, seen. Yeah, give it Irish, I'll move up.
Yeah, 6
Alright.
Yeah,
Alpha
sweet.
3
Move
will
your
hold
AGM team up to the left flank.
Yeah, moving that now.
Alpha 66 from Charlie 2 northeast part of objective Hammer south side is pretty much clear. Some dead vehicles. But on the left side of that saddle, we have
1 tank
2 tanks,
2 tanks remaining.
1 tank remaining over. I'm bringing up my NLO team as well.
1 and 4, pull back. Let's allow Charlie 2 to get in position and engage.
This is Charlie 1, reached starting point of battle position Charlie 2 Charlie, engaged and destroyed 1 supply truck, moving the missile teams forward.
Roger that.
Yeah, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, so we're holding until you say you're
1, 2, correction, there's 2 tanks up. 1 was banned, missile team getting in now.
1 is for bringing up my in-law section also.
Hang on, artillery, where's that?
Excellent.
Behind us.
Alpha 3, this is Alpha 2. Be advised, I've got 1 call sign about 400 metres to your front. Roger, so far over.
Roger, sir. Alpha 3 will initially come up to your position.
There's Charlie 1, contact tanks.
Roger. Direction? Okay, see.
Directly to my north.
Roger. I'll let you get to work.
I think
contact, lots of logistics support.
Forward to assist Charlie 1 over.
Roger.
Alpha 66
second tank
from
destroyed.
Charlie 2. The tanks in the DOA Spear has been destroyed over.
Acknowledge. Thanks, DOA.
7 logistic trucks.
This is Alpha 1. Can I get 1 spare tank, please? I got 1 with GPS damage. Basically 1 with track damage. The other one is fully operational.
Also, tanks far out.
So I just have
Get your
1
spike team up.
fully operational tank.
Okay, you get
Alpha 3, can you come up and assist me? We have a tank platoon right in front of us.
7 tanks.
who's that
7
close up?
tanks.
Alpha 2-4. Alpha 2-4. Charlie,
We're up with you.
There's about a company's worth of tanks and about a 2 platoons worth of logistic support. Engaging.
This is Charlie 1, 1 enemy tank platoon destroyed.
1 tank destroyed.
900 north of
I
my
can see
position.
3 tanks now, 2 tanks
Yeah,
alive.
Alpha 2,
I can
Alpha
see
3
7.
moving up to your assistance now. 4 vehicles.
There are
Alpha 2,
6
roger.
tanks. Wait.
And Charlie 1 to 6, can you get observation on those tanks, or do you need our tanks to push forward?
This
Observation.
is Charlie 1. I just killed those tanks. Moving forward if I
Engaging
see more
again.
targets.
Okay, acknowledged. Alright, I'll call signs. Take this time.
Second
if you're
tank
not currently engaged, top off on ammo. Once Alpha 5 and Alpha 7
Sit rep.
arrives to reinforce,
4
we
tanks
will begin
destroyed.
our attack into Objective Hammer.
1
along
is still
Spear
up
and Saber.
and firing.
Oh, I already hit it. I already fired.
And 6 logistics trucks at the back of it.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We will just shoot them up when we get there.
Yeah, 3 down. Oh, those tanks are down. All tanks down now from that 2 platoons.
Alpha 66, Charlie 2. Charlie 2 has destroyed 3 enemy tanks on DOA Saber that
6
Charlie
enemy
1
tanks.
has been engaged before. I already reported the first 3.
Good work.
I have
Charlie 2,
seen
this is
no
Charlie
more
1.
tanks.
In fact, you destroyed another tank platoon to the right of the one we spotted. Good work.
How are you on spikes now?
I'm out.
Go back and reload.
And
Snoggy, how are you?
MLRSs are reloading, firing again at
I still
Hammer.
got 2 left.
And
Okay, then you're
correction,
holding,
west
and
Hammer.
turn sweet to go back and reload.
2.
And I will refocus on my task as a platoon leader to observe.
Charlie 1, Charlie 2, over.
Sorry, Tucson.
Sorry, wrong. Alpha 1. Alpha 2, over.
Send.
Yeah, be advised your call signs are trying to overtake me. From Alpha 7.
Alpha 6, this is Charlie 1. We have one destroyed enemy tank company in front of us. No more contacts.
Never mind, I'll race you.
6,
You're clear to push the United forward.
Permission to bring my vehicles up, over.
Last call signs taken.
I just approved you to do that.
Alpha 3, do you wish us to move forward now?
Negative. We're waiting for Alpha
Can also
7
use
and
the
Alpha 5.
C-90s to destroy
company
the
at full
trucks.
strength before we push forward.
I don't see any
Take
more
this time
tanks.
to reload. Make sure your ready racks are completely full before we move forward. I don't know what we're going to face in there.
Nope, same here.
Alpha 3, copy.
Hey, Alpha 5, Alpha 7, we'll move off to the right where you can.
Yeah, Romeo 1 to 6. Is there anything on the western side, eastern side of Objective Hammer that you can observe?
This is Romeo 1. There's still one operational
there might be
tank
one tank.
and one tank hunter here. Engage another tank.
Okay, roger.
Truck fire.
Our call signs be advised, enemy tank and one other vehicle in vicinity, battle position Romeo 1 Bravo. They're in the spur located to the south, so yeah.
6, this is the Charlie 1. I spot enemy contacts in the woods inside Objective Hammer. Just south of the woods there are only dead targets.
Roger. These targets infantry or
Tanks,
vehicles?
destroyed tanks, and the inside the forest vehicles cannot identify.
Someone's destroying. They were destroyed tanks.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was destroyed or not, so I just decided.
Oh, artillery.
Roger. I'll hit it with HE.
Truck fire. Fire.
Hey, Alpha 5, Alpha 7, you should be good now. I should be off the road out of your way.
Yeah, roger.
I'm engaging the trucks
Sorry
with
about that.
3 ammo.
Trust me, there's nothing else. If we can get into a good position here, at the top of the ridge.
Okay, let's keep attacking along this saddle to the north, see if we can get the eyes into Objective Hammer. Alpha 66, Charlie 2, we are attacking along the saddle to get eyes into Objective Hammer and over.
6, roger that.
That one way.
Seems to be a pretty good saddle over here. Yeah, let's use it.
And 6, this is Rick and 1. All enemy targets in front of my battle position are destroyed.
6 acknowledged. All battle missions destroyed. You are cleared to push further north into Objective Hammer and engage any targets of opportunity at this time.
We are down to 1 call sign, we can try.
Yeah, do what you can with the chaplain. And Roger.
6, this is Charlie 1. Permission to move north 900 to the next ridge. Probably enemy supply vehicles behind there. I won't get my loot.
Roger, permission granted.
Was 4.2?
Be mindful with your vehicles. Obviously, I don't know what is remaining in Objective Hammer, so move vehicles forward, but I want infantry to be your primary method of fighting.
Target. Ceasefire.
Platoon, get up on the line with me. And mount up before we get up here.
Mount up?
Yeah, mount up and get up on line with me.
Six, this is Charlie 1. We've got hit probably by long-range anti-tank missiles. We don't move north to the next ridge.
Okay.
They are probably to the northwest in our left flank.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, you can move your infantry forward if you'd like to gain better observation. I'm more comfortable with their situation at this time than our armored vehicles without tank support.
Understood. Doing dismounted reconnaissance there. Nice.
I have no visual targets in the south part of Objective Hammer.
Our call signs is 6. If you observe Objective Hammer, Saber, you will have responsibility for the west portion. Spear, the east portion. It's marked on map areas of your boundary.
2-2-2-3,
You're
maintain
maneuver
observation.
within your
I will
boundary.
recover my dismounts.
Affirm, are we still holding position till Alpha 5?
Two with you.
Roger.
Roger.
We can take this, actually.
Alpha 5 and Alpha 7.
Yeah, maintain observation
at,
here,
Angry
facing to the
Valley at
forest
this
here at
time.
7 o'clock. While I pick up my teams.
Okay.
6-6, Charlie 2, observing forest edge on Objective Hammer along the divider. I have no visuals in the forest edge, over.
6, roger that.
Charlie 2, this is Charlie 1. Be advised, we have been getting hit from the left, so keep the ridge on your left side.
Charlie 2, copies out. Load up. One is mounted, moving back up.
I've got a vehicle at 3380 due northwest, but I don't know whether he's up. It's quite a long way. I can't engage, obviously. Looks like a BMP.
With an elevated gun, I think it's knocked out.
And Alpha 5,
No,
Alpha
it
7,
hasn't got
this
elevated.
is 6, advise when you are in position.
Alpha 5, roger, went out.
7's moving in position now.
I've got no other targets from the left.
Okay, 2-1 is back up.
All call signs firing ICM rockets on objective Hammer. Stay south of objective Hammer until rocket fire is complete.
I'm rather impressed to see one of the recon Bradleys is still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing a lot for the military contractors. We just get them for free. I don't really think they have any plans when it comes to the civilian version.
Alpha 4-1's on his own.
As usual. Alpha 66, Charlie 2, correct that Charlie 2 belongs to DOA Spear, over.
Charlie 2 belongs to DOA Spear, yes, that is accurate.
Charlie 2 is out.
Hey, 4, this is 6. You may not want to go into Hammer because it's about to get hit very hard with rocket artillery.
Who the hell's 4?
Copy. I'm not moving inside. I'm just taking certain positions south of
Colebrook.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
The idea was to wait
observation.
till all
Platoons,
tank
1
planes are
o'clock.
ready,
There's a
but that's
small
fine.
ridge called Charlie 203 on the map now. We will clear that shit out. My plan is to move in behind Romeo 16 and then sweep into the forest, attacking along the forest edge, so we don't kind of cross the enemy's line of fire to the south. So initially we will pull back about 250 meters, then we will pull east and then attack towards Romeo 116 and then passing him. Any questions?
-4.
Excellent, platoon, reverse.
Excellent, Romeo 1, your artillery mission is good. Proceed to June.
Yeah, more AT carriers and more manable AT carriers.
And roger, Romeo 1.
Damn, it's a fun mission today. Platoon halt. Forward pushing east, northeast. My call sign is moving directly towards Romeo 16. Keep extra observation on the left flank to the north.
Hey, 7, this is 6. 5's not in position yet.
Okay, we'll stop.
Yeah, Mark, I think so too, and I like it. I want to be able to lay mines in runtime.
Hey,
That would be
6
so
and
cool.
7, we're going to get in a good position to stop. I'm going to forward stop here, so let me move up just a little bit more.
Hey, roger. And 5, on your signal, we'll begin the advance.
Alpha 66 from Charlie 2. Charlie 2 is moving in beyond, behind Romeo 16 and will attack Hill Charlie 203 and over.
6 acknowledged.
And 16 is moving. Yeah, you can't capture our hill.
Yeah.
That's rude.
He's just trying to beat Colebrook there.
Okay, the hill he's bypassing right now is Charlie 203. I'm aligning my vehicle towards target. We will fight mounted and dismount on my command if needed.
Alpha 3, this is Alpha 2. I'm approaching on the left now. I'm going to go to the left of the black line, over.
Alpha 3 is ready. Ready when you're ready to move off. We'll go together. We'll stay right, you go left.
All right, yeah.
I don't know what's taking that was so long.
Six, this is Alpha 7. When do you want us to start moving?
As soon as the reinforced Alpha 2 is in position.
Alpha 2, we're ready now. We can move off.
Roger, acknowledged. All call signs, advance forward into Objective Hammer.
Alpha 3.
Hey, Alpha 3, Alpha 5.
Speed 1 in
I'll wait
forest.
for you guys to get up here and come in with you.
Oh, sorry. Okay, thought you were ready. Okay, we'll hold.
Oh, no, keep going. I'm up here already in the enemy strong point. So, I'm Alpha 7.
Roger that. Okay, we are moving. Alpha 3 is stepping off.
Yep.
It's all far too slow.
Say again?
I said it's all far too slow, the tanks.
Yeah, can't keep the tempo.
Yeah, this would have been a good mission to have Op 4 on.
Yeah, Op 4 would have tore us up if they'd had reserved.
Yeah, and if
I'll
Knight
take-
was playing up for.
Anyone really, we were static for a long time.
Okay, quick observation halt on ridge. I have no visibility.
No targets.
Okay, refocus towards Charlie 205. I don't know, just goes dead northwest. But 2-2, I'm coming up on your right. Alpha 66, Charlie 203 is empty, no contact. I'm pushing towards Charlie 205 east, 20 meters over.
6, roger.
Speed 1, march. On the forest edge, battle position observing into the open field to the northwest.
Saves contact enemy troops north. Engaging with HE.
No contacts.
No contacts.
I don't see anything.
There's nothing here.
I don't think so. Probably in the open around the Romeo 16. Alpha 66, Charlie 2, Charlie 205, northeast from us is clear, no contacts. Suggest we cross into the way Sabre and take hill Charlie 204 over.
2-3, or correction, Charlie 2 to 6. Do you have observation in the valley located to your east? I'm kind of worried about a possible enemy presence in that area.
From
I do have some
Charlie 2
eyes, yes.
negative, but we can do a quick push to the east and find out over.
Roger, yep.
We've got eyes on from here.
Yeah, I can see
Limited.
it from here. Yeah, it's...
Alpha 6, this is
Yeah,
Romeo
we're gonna
1.
refocus,
I
so
reached the junction,
reverse into the
object hammer.
forest.
I can observe a lot of dead vehicles here, but there are also some infantry in the woods to my northwest.
Romeo 16 has got contact.
Roger. Infantry wood line to the northwest.
No surprise. Okay, realign east.
KT, if you want, I can look into the valley to the east if you want to continue focus north.
Nah, it will just make a quick stop to the east. And if there are enemies, I won't have the firepower. You can stay here and observe the open fields to the north so we don't get enemies pushing south on us.
This is Recon 1.
Copy.
Engaged and destroyed an enemy HQ.
We will take up
also,
battle
lot of,
positions on the forest edge
artillery,
facing east, observing east and south and north.
To the west of
Roger.
west
It's
of
got a lot of
object
targets.
Roger, excellent work, Romeo 1.
Romeo 1, yeah, but he's still
Saber elements
not in
engage
our
and destroy
area.
the enemy headquarters.
2-3, push more south so you can get eyes towards the south part of the valley.
Closing on object hammer from the south west of us.
Roger. Hey, Alpha
Contact tank
76,
to the south.
do you want to stay in lane for spear?
Whoa! Tank towards my front.
Dismounting.
Copy that.
Alpha
finish off
66,
your
Charlie 2, break. Tanks in the valley to the east of Objective Hammer.
Roger, tanks eastern side of Objective Hammer in the valley. Roger. I had a
Yeah, the sneaky
sneaking
feeling.
suspicion.
Yeah. Done the play.
Yeah. What size are we looking at as far as tanks, Charlie 2?
From Charlie 2 so
at
far,
least
confirmed 2 tanks so far.
Yep, I hear him moving
Roger,
too.
marked on map. Charlie 2, communicate with tank support. That'll be Alpha 4 and Alpha 7 and direct them on to the targets themselves.
This is Alpha 4, what kind of tanks are we talking about? T-90s? Or better?
From Charlie 2, observe the T-90 and over.
Copy.
Okay, get the end loss up. Let's have a party.
Where are they? I can't see them.
To the
Just
south.
right, just
South?
to the right.
And they're moving.
Oh, I can see them. They're just over the head.
We're taking fire here. 1-2. We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here.
Ooh. Yeah, fuck this.
2-2. We're taking fire here. This is 2-2. We're taking fire here. This is 2-3. We're taking fire here.
Alpha 66 from Charlie 2, confirmed 3 enemy tanks engaging with end loss out.
We're taking fire here.
Acknowledged. 4 will support.
Arriving in 1 minute. Charlie 2, this is Alpha 4. Can you confirm there is no enemy vehicles north of your position?
6, this is Alpha
Forget
3.
end laws.
approaching enemy HQ. Do you want me to
Alpha
push on
4
and through the
tanks are
valley
passing
where
my
Romeo
position
16 is
north.
over?
Roger.
Excellent.
Continue pushing to really the limit of the map at this point.
Too close.
5 northing.
Fuck's sake.
The minimum range should be 20 meters, so.
Too close to my
Be
spikes.
advised, of course, there are enemy tanks to the south. I expect they'll be dealt with by Alpha 4 as well as Charlie 2, but we shall see, as with anything.
Alpha 3.
The tanks are here.
Size 3, 1 tank.
Alpha 4, good shot. One more tank behind that one, and one in the tree line. And over.
Tree line, I'm scouting. He's too close at the moment. He's up. Engaging. He fucking won't engage.
A 4, destroy second tank.
Where is the third one?
It's in the
Romeo
tree line.
16 Alpha 3.
Ooh, right there. You got engagement there.
We are going to be moving up to your position after Alpha 7 and moving on through to the north.
Alpha 4, I don't see the last tank.
He's
Alpha
in the
4,
tree line.
right, big. Alpha 4, he is coming out on the right side of the forest
There
edge.
he is. He's right next to my infantry.
Copy.
Careful, don't engage. Don't tell him engage.
He hit at least.
Fire an RPG to him. I saw something flying.
From set you A firm, but it's still up.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh, good one. He's down.
Alpha 4 from Char 2, good shot. All enemy tanks has been destroyed. I have not pushed to the far end of the valley over.
Alpha 4, this is Alpha 7. We're coming in from the north. Coming down.
Alpha 4, copy.
He's also got Alpha 5 and Alpha 3 following.
The entire
Be careful of my
wants to be
infantry.
gone.
Tell him to be careful of my infantry. No firing next to the infantry.
I don't think there's any more contacts. Not that has
There
been the
is.
tank before.
There you go. Tanks 16087457.
Romeo 1, this is Charlie 1. What did hit you?
I will see in the after action report. And it will be expensive.
It's Alpha 4, the south part of this valley seems clear.
And Roger. Assassin, I think you can do the honors whenever you want.
Alright, without firing a shot.
Hey, we all survived.
We all survived. We all came home. Brilliant.
I don't
Well-
think we lost any dismounts either. That's a shock.
That is a shock.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't really have the first battle, did we? Really? And we had a pretty easy time the second one. Although it was a good plan by the boss.
Yeah, A firm. Let's see if there's something new in the AR then.
My system just crashed.
Hey guys, go ahead and conduct your ARs.
Is that short and sweet?
Yep. Well, I got one kill. My guys have got another kill. That's great. Ooh, I didn't get any fratricides though, assassin. Huh? What's up with that?
Assassin got a fratricide?
Yep.
Well, there's been a bug that whoever hosts, sometimes I get frats. But I don't know, it's hard to say. Of course, Charlie 1 did lose a vehicle getting shot in the back.
Yeah, he did.
Actually, I'm kind of curious about that one. Now he got shot in the front from a stabber.
Charlie 1?
Yeah.
Okay, well, overall, I am pleased with the platoon. We have performed well. We haven't had it as rough as Sean Swede pointed out, but that thing is mostly due to the good plan. But in the first BP, we all performed well. We had the priority weapons up, and we used them, and we had the T-90s in cover. We didn't risk them against tanks like T-14s. In the counter-attack, everybody was moving along well and behaving well. And our sweep through the forest had no contact, but we ended up in a location where we could affect both to the northeast and to the west, and helping the tanks and Charlie 1 with the enemy tanks in the west of our position, killing quite a lot of them. So I have no complaints today. Not that I really do with you guys.
Man, Assassin, thought you're supposed to make hard missions.
I've got nothing
Say
to add.
again? Sorry?
Oh, just talking trash.
Oh, yeah.
Except the frustration of sitting in a hide position and then moving out and getting hit right in the turret. That's all.
Yeah. I'm not used to the CV90. It's been a long time since I've used it.
Well, they changed the animation so that the brass actually ejects out of the top of it now.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's almost like, sitting behind a ridge and where did that come from? Oh, look, there it is. See that shit popping up in the air? That's a CV90.
Yeah, that's actually a valid concern. It's always kept me wondering why they did that solution.
Yeah.
Because they are very hot and they're flying like 50 meters up in the air.
Yeah, I'm wondering why they don't have like what a rifle has a little ledge on it to catch the back of the brass and spin it out to the side, or spin it so it.
I wonder if it's just because that's the only convenient way to get rid of it. Like,
I think so, because it's an AA gun that they have flipped upside down. So in the original build, it was throwing it beneath.
Yeah, but you can't really do that in a tank. That's the problem.
No. So I guess
I mean,
that was the easy solution.
You can't, like...
And I guess the reason that when you start opening fire, you give away your position anyway.
Probably. I mean, T-72 kicks the shell out the back too, but it's not that big or that much of a...
And it's out the back instead of up.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering why they don't have something to tip off the brass so it starts to spin, and that expends a lot of energy that would normally be going up. It would keep it lower.
I don't know.
Or like do like the BMP and shoot it out the front.
Yeah, that's one solution. Just have them roll off from the engine deck. Oh,
Or
well,
have it-
they are waiting for us, by the way.
No.
Okay.
There's spec operations. Wow.
Well, them T14s had AVAPs, didn't they?
I'm gonna stop
They
the
did.
stream
They did.
here for today. Thank you guys for watching and interacting, and I hope you guys will see.
You just see all the
hope to see you guys,
sparkling as it
next
flashed off.
week. So take care and have a good week.